Ninjago hasn't had a single season focusing on Zane since rebooted about a decade ago. The Ice chapter of season 11 did have him as a villain, but we still barely got to see him because Vex was the main villain. Zane hasn't had any major developments or character arcs in a long time, and while we still do get to see him have great moments in dialogue along with the other ninja, there haven't been many episodes in which he plays a major role. It's felt like in recent seasons, especially, Zane has kind of fallen into the background. When Dragon's Rising came out, it was a great opportunity for both old and new characters to be given chances to grow and change due to the drastic situations caused by the merge. Pretty much everyone was made more interesting than before because of their dynamics with other characters. Despite there being so many people and storylines to focus on, they've all been given an exceptional amount of care and attention. Lloyd learns to become a master for Eren and Sora. Kai shows his maturity and growth by becoming a father figure to Wildfire. Nia plays a huge part in inspiring Sora, with her siblingship with Kai also being given significantly more emphasis than before. Cole finds family with Bonzel and Geo in the Land of Lost Things, and while he isn't given much screen time, Jay has had his own story unfolding behind the scenes. Seeing all of these things happen for other characters made me hopeful that Zane would finally be given the focus he deserved, but it feels like Dragon's Rising has done the opposite of deliver in that respect. Zane wasn't present for nearly half the first season, and once he finally rejoined the ninja, he still didn't get any personal stories or interactions around the main cast. We get to see a lot of relationships build within the team when they split up to find the Dragon Cores, but Zane doesn't even go with any of them. He's essentially put to the task of housekeeping at the monastery, where it feels like a good fraction of his screen time is dedicated to emphasizing the fact that Pixel is missing. He's still there to fight with the other ninja on major missions, but in terms of actual development, Zane got nothing. When Season 2 came out, that didn't change. Zane was still involved in the endeavors of the other characters, but there were still no major changes centered around Zane himself. I won't speak on anything that happens with him during the second part of Season 2 since it's not officially out yet, but so far it feels like Zane has been left behind. He's actually my favorite character in the series, so it's sad to see him go so many years without taking center stage, especially when Dragon's Rising was a really good opportunity to give his character more attention. However, with the number of significant events happening in Dragon's Rising, it may be unfair so early in the show to criticize the way he's been handled. I still have a lot of faith that he'll get his time in the spotlight, but it sucks how much it feels like he's been sidelined in the show in terms of his own story. Zane's major events when it comes to personal growth have been coming to terms with being an android, understanding his newfound capabilities, and realizing the importance of negative emotions like grief and sadness after Seabound. What I would really love to see for him is him building his relationships with the other characters. A lot of what he's used for is explaining and analyzing things, so I think it would be refreshing to see him interacting with the ninja on a much more personal level. It would bring out more of his human side, which I don't think he gets to show enough. The other ninja have very clear relationships with each other. Kai is Nia's brother and is often shown to be a brother figure to Lloyd as well. Nia is together with Jay and Cole are best friends as stated in the show. While Zane is close with all of them, he doesn't seem to have any clear-cut or well-defined relationships with other characters. Overall, Zane deserves to have his character utilized better. He has so many amazing qualities that don't get much recognition or consistent representation. Rebooted is one of my favorite seasons in Ninjago because it gave Zane the spotlight in the best ways possible. I would really enjoy seeing him being more front and center along with his teammates like that again. However, this is just my opinion on how Zane has been handled for a long time, especially in Dragon's Rising when everyone else had much better opportunities to grow and show their personalities. But again, I do think his time will come, and I think the sooner the better. But that is all for now.